Hey, Bolo Buddies, thanks for watching. All right, you guys, in this video, we're going to talk about big money Bolo items, items to be on the lookout for, items you can hopefully buy low and flip for a profit on different platforms. I'm going to tell you where they got it, what they paid for it, and what it sold for. First off, I'd like to invite you over to my Bolo Buddies Facebook group where we talk about all things reselling with an emphasis on Bolo items, big money items, or items that sell quickly, all the good stuff, right? Everything that a reseller is looking for. So come join the group. It's completely free. Down in the description of the video, I have a link tree. And if you click on that, it'll take you to the Facebook link so you can join. And at the top of the group, I have a share post, and that's where I'm going to be pulling all of these bolos from. So I invite you guys to share your big money bolo under that post in the comments. And then I create a video like this and I feature them. And please shout out any of your social media or platform stores that you want me to mention in the video to help you guys all grow in those areas. All right. And the first one here is from Jolly's Treasure Emporium. It is a Shine Jesus Shine vintage cassette tape and book. And she said it was sealed and she listed it for $64 and sold it for a best offer of $58. And she bought it at a thrift store for $2. That is fabulous, right? It's a cassette tape, guys. How awesome is that? New old stock. The next one here is this Lion King Nala, I'm not sure how to say it, Nala, adult plush Disney store stamped rare stuffed animal, 17 inches. Look how pretty she is. Oh, she's so pretty. Thanks to the group, plush has become one of my favorite categories. I used to dismiss most Disney plush as overproduced, but I saw the large Lion King Nala for $2.79 and threw it in my cart without even looking it up because I remembered hearing you talk about Lion King plush in the past. Turns out this particular version of Nala is rare. Comps were a little all over and some selling for $90 to $150 and others $40 to $60 for the same exact plush. I took a chance and listed mine for $95, got lots of views and watchers. After 2 weeks, received and accepted an offer of $80. Buyer was in Belgium. All in for $107.67 with item shipping and international fees. House and home thrifts. Awesome. There you go, guys. Sorry, my internet went out, so I may have a couple of those pop-ups that I have to close out. Paid $8 at a thrift store, sold for full asking price of $80 on Mercari after about 2 weeks. Jellycat Pony, retired stuffed animal. Jellycat is awesome. I have a video on Jellycat that sell for big money. If you haven't seen it, type in Bolo Buddies Jellycat and get ready to have your socks knocked off. I've also talked about selling on Mercari. I do have a referral link. If you use that to join Mercari, you'll get money to shop when you join and then also when you sell stuff. So check out that link. And if you're not cross-posting, stuffed animals do really well on Mercari, even on Poshmark, surprisingly. But I sell mainly on eBay and whatnot now. And then I cross-post to Poshmark and Mercari using List Perfectly. And I've been using it since 2019. I do have tutorials down in the description of the video on how to use List Perfectly. There's lots of new features, guys. It's not just a cross-posting service anymore. So if you guys are currently on List Perfectly and not using some of the new features, check out those tutorials. They'll definitely help you. You can use coupon referral code Bolo Buddies in the link below to upgrade to a plan you've never been on and also to join List Perfectly. And that'll get you 30% off. Okay. So check out those tutorials. See if it's a good fit for you. Absolutely love List Perfectly. Can't say enough good things about them. So check out those tutorials down below. All right. So the next one here is, and if you guys want to see more plush videos, I do have other ones like Build-A-Bear. If you want to get specific into certain things, check out my category videos. I have a playlist and you can see other stuffed animals and then I break them down by category. She said, just missed submitting this. Came in the last few days of June, so thought I'd share. Got these MCM bamboo placemats at an estate sale, itemized out with everything else. It was about $4 for the set. After a couple months, it sold for $65. Some of the strings were broken, which I disclosed, but they still have value. Check that out, guys. And they were even broke. She is House and Home Thrifts on eBay. Thank you for sharing. That's a really cool one. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, yay. It came up. Woo. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Vintage Hubley, Hubley, Hubley. It's from the early 1900s. Woo, it's a cast iron cat. Wow. She said, bought this vintage at the Goodwill cat for $2.79. Sold on Mercari for $90. I could have waited for closer to Halloween and sold for around $120, but can't complain about this sale. Somebody tried to offer $70. I kindly explained I wasn't in a rush and knew it had value, and he quickly agreed and bought it for full price. Yeah, know the value of your item, guys. Sometimes, if you know, she said she could have got 120 closer. So yeah, she did the right thing. And sometimes if you just tell people, no, I'm not negotiable, they will buy it. This is a custom for EW234. It's a rod. It's a rod and reel. And that does not look fun to ship. What's this? Oh, wow. Oh, it's a lot of 20. Oh, interesting. Huh, that doesn't look bad to ship. Okay, these micro display rods and reels have been quite the boom in my July. I bought a bunch from a guy I met at a yard sale. I had them after selling through those. I went back and got more. The buyer here bought 20 of them for $350 for 20 of them, and he paid $2 each. That is fabulous, right? So he had 40 into 350. Awesome. The dog patch picker. This is a Texas prison rodeo program from 1968. First Miss Prison Rodeo centerfold, Haggard Owens. He said, this is funny, guys. Got a haul, 3 totes of stuff at an estate sale for $135. The vintage prison rodeo program was even missing its cover and still sold for $29. It's the first Miss Prison Rodeo with a centerfold. But don't worry, Courtney. She was very tastefully dressed. You're so funny. You're so funny. All right. There you go, guys. Rare vintage 80s glass Halloween goblet candy jar dish with box. Kids costumes. Bought this for 99 cents at the Goodwill, listed it for 75 and accepted an offer of 64. Sold within 2 weeks of listing, and this is Wiki Business who sold it. The next item is this vintage Sesame Street Playhouse. It almost looks like Peppa the Pig, doesn't it? Paid $5.99 at the Goodwill and sold for asking price of $59.99. And this one comes from Wheelie Good Flips. I love that. I love that store name. It's great. She also sold this advent calendar. And if you guys know, the one that's Avon with the mouse usually goes for over 100. So look for that one. But look at this one. It's also Avon Advent Calendar Countdown from 1995. And she sold this one for $45.50 and bought it at an estate sale for $1.50. Yeah, Advent calendars, do a search on those, guys. Some of them go for crazy money. These are antique eyeglass lot, gold filled. I got these antique eyeglasses at an estate sale for $3. 2 of them are stamped gold filled. I listed them at $60 and they sold for full asking price in 3 minutes. I did compare sold listings to come up with that price, but could have probably gotten more, but I'll take it. Quick turnaround and big profit. I'm happy. This one comes from Lori62FL. You never know. You just never know, right? 2007 Dungeons and Dragons miniatures. Not really sure what this is, but paid $3 and it sold for $89.85. The next item here is a Gruen. Found this Gruen Precision watch from 1960 at an estate sale 2 weeks ago. Paid $3 for it. Still had the original case, outer box, and tags. She said her husband put it on all platforms for $240. We ended up taking a best offer of $180 on Poshmark, and it sold in about 10 days. Please check out our shop on eBay, Poshmark, Depop, and Instagram, Needful Blings. We are huge fans of your channel, Courtney. We watch you every week. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And thanks for coming over and sharing your Bolo. And I do have next month's Bolo post up. So if you guys want to go share, definitely do that. The next one, oh, you guys, this one, look at this. Look at this. Micro mosaic. This is incredible. I've never seen one like this. I love, love, love finding the micro mosaic. I actually had one from Italy. It was a cross pop up in my dump and dig last night on Whatnot. I was doing, I was selling, basically what I do is I dump a big bag of jewelry out and we dig through it together. And I found a little cross and it was micro mosaic like this. And it had Italy stamped on the back. Oh, it was gorgeous. Just gorgeous. It didn't sell for $350, but it was a beautiful piece that somebody got for a great deal. So definitely can get some great deals on Whatnot. If you guys aren't over there, come check it out. You can see my shirt. It says, all my friends are on Whatnot. I love this t-shirt. I bought it on Whatnot, but it's just a fun little shirt. But I hope you guys will come hang out with me on Whatnot. I do have a referral link down below. It is a clickable link, and you'll get $15 to shop if you use that. I also have a seller's referral link where Whatnot matches what you sell. I don't know. You'll have to look at it. If you click on it, it'll tell you the details. But both those referral links are down below. First, sign up as a buyer and then come back and use the seller link if you want to do that. But if you want to see how you sell on Whatnot, I've got a couple tutorials, and I link them down in the description as well. They'll give you the basics. Whatnot for beginners, Bolo Buddies into the YouTube search. We'll find it. I have one on shipping and one on actually having a show. So check that out and see if it's a good fit for you guys. It's a great way to have another stream of income if you're a reseller. You guys ready for this? She found this at a yard sale in a table of jewelry for 50 cents each. Are you kidding me? She said, I knew it was old and knew the picture was of a place in Venice. When I looked closer, realized it was micro mosaic and heard they can be high priced items. Originally had to buy it now, but was only getting a few watchers for about a week. Switched it over to a starting at 200 or buy it now of 350. Late one night, no bids the next day, but the evening sold for full price. So somebody took the buy it now at 350. eBay store is the Blue Phoenix, which I also sell on Etsy and have a Facebook to showcase my antique booth spaces. Awesome. That is just a beautiful find. Wow. Just love it. 50 cents into $350, you guys. Wow. This is a Vetments black. I don't know what this is. It's a deconstructed, I don't know. It's a sweatshirt. Paid $4 at a yard sale and went through authenticity guarantee. Sold it for $250. That's crazy. A sweatshirt has to go through that. That's interesting. It must be like an expensive brand. Does anybody know? I don't know. I don't know that brand. This is a Teletubbies Christmas DVD. How fun. You guys probably pass by these all the time, right? Picked up at a church sale for $25. Sold full price. Had 2 offers before, but only offered 8% off, and they both declined. Sold for full price 1 week later. Their page is Novelties and Littles. 414's Books, Treasures, and Gifts. And eBay store is Novelties, Books, and More. There you go, guys. Little Teletubbies DVD. This one here is 3 Cabbage Patch Kids. Picked up at a private pick resulting from a business card. Paid $10. Sold for full price of $124.88. I love that they have this little thing with them. Isn't that cute? So cute. All right. And the next one here is, she said, my Bolo is this vintage plush Gund Bear. He was a Goodwill find with tags. I think I paid 99 cents or $1.99. Sold him for $75 on Etsy. Yeah, you can use List Perfectly to cross post to Etsy and Depop and Grailed. Lots of places, Facebook Marketplace. So I talked a little bit about List Perfectly earlier, but there are lots and lots of features and options with it. So you guys definitely check it out and come see me on Whatnot. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for watching.